Great. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Beautiful afternoon. Welcome to the Waterford. So this is our flagship building. Actually been in the family business now for over 60 years. It was actually built, as some of you may know, as the Southway Hotel. It was actually constructed by my great-grandparents, then taken over by my grandparents, and my uncle sort of ran it for a little bit while we were doing other retirement homes. So we've actually been in the retirement industry as a family since the mid-90s. And the kind of running joke of the family is that we forced my grandparents to retire by turning it into a retirement home. So I always get a few chuckles about that. But anyways, welcome to the old Southway Inn and the new Waterford here at Bank and Hunt Club. And I would like to just show you briefly our beautiful dining room just right off of our front entrance. So some residents are still having lunch right now. So we're just gonna have a little sneak peek at our beautiful dining room. So right when you walk into the dining room, you actually see a menu board here that actually features the lunch that's on for today, the dinner that's on for today, and also our alternate menu. So just, we usually have a featured salad and 2 featured entrees for lunch. And then for dinner time, we have 2 featured entrees for dinner as well. And then we also have an alternate menu. So if there's something on the menu, you just quite don't feel like having, we could substitute that out for like a salmon or a chicken breast. We also are able to cater to various diets as well. So gluten-free, we have low sugar, diabetic, we have no sodium. And then we're actually getting into doing halal kosher meals as well, so which is quite an evolution in senior living. The area here, just panning behind me, is our actual buffet area. And if you actually see up top our beautiful chandelier, those were original from the meeting rooms that when we were the hotel. So if you follow me this way, we're going to exit our dining room and let everybody finish their lunch. And we're gonna pass our wonderful Miss Caroline. Hi, Caroline. I'm just gonna come just behind you here. Nope, just stay put. We got you. Just doing a virtual tour here. It's a busy spot here at the Waterford. So always people out and about, and we have a bus outing going this afternoon. So some of our residents are going to be enjoying the beautiful sunshine. This area over here that I'm about to show you is our cafe. So very popular spot, mid-morning. We have the news and views in here. We also have our famous ice cream machine. So this was a favorite of my grandfather's. He would come down every day and have his ice cream cone. It also has our cappuccino machine, espresso, latte, and the hot chocolate is to die for, let me tell you. I try to stay away from that machine, actually. And then the self-serve ice cream machine that's just very popular with the grandkids and anybody that has a sweet tooth. And it's just a nice social area for gathering as well. And as you can see, we also put out nice snacks mid-morning and afternoon as well for the residents to enjoy with their guests. Yeah, we got some nice croissants there, Danish, cinnamon rolls, fresh fruit that we put out daily as well. And if you come back with me this way, we have our main reception area where our office staff can help as concierge to our residents. So we have incoming mail, we can accept your packages for you. And back through this area is actually the mail area for our residents. And the back offices as well, we have a tuck shop. So, if it's a blistery day or you just don't feel like going out, or you forgot your grandson's birthday and he's coming for a visit, you can go into our beautiful little corner shop, and we have anything from birthday cards, get well soon, and obviously little sweet treats and necessities and toiletries and etc. And then down this way, again, that's the back offices. But if you come back with me this way, we have some of our social areas. So this big parked cruise ship on land has lots of social seating areas, places for gathering and doing all sorts of different social activities. So here we have our beautiful pool table, which is very popular in the afternoon. Usually quite a few games are happening every afternoon around 3 o'clock. And then just a nice lounge here for sitting and gathering. And then behind me here, we have our library. And as you can see, we have it set up with puzzles and chess and Scrabble and library books if you wanted to sit and read a book in one of the various sitting areas in our beautiful building. And then also in the corner there is a computer, full internet access for those of you that didn't want to have a computer necessarily in your suite. And following me this way through our beautiful lounge, we are going to be heading towards our bar. So every day at 3 o'clock, 7 days a week, we have happy hour. And happy hour here is a little bit unique because it is actually a resident-run bar. So the residents manage all of their inventory, manage all their drinks, all the different drink specials, and they actually collect the money themselves. So it's actually $2 a drink, super cheap. And when their liquor reserves are running low, then we actually help them replenish. So our activity director usually runs out with the booze list and goes and does the liquor run for our residents. But they manage it completely themselves. We actually, in this beautiful area as well, have a beautiful baby grand piano. We have a lot of entertainers that come in and frequent this area for different happy hour events, or we'll have like a resident-run birthday party. So there's lots of different social events happening. So not quite 3 o'clock yet, but this place will be jam-packed, let me assure you, in about another hour or so. And if you come with me this way, our bar is actually attached to our craft kitchen. So we have some baking going on here. Oh boy, I knew I could smell something good. So we have some nice homemade cookies being baked here in our beautiful craft kitchen. So this craft kitchen is actually fully equipped. So our residents can come down anytime they like, and if they want to, bake for me, or if they want to bake for some grandkids, or we actually have cooking classes going on in here as well. Sometimes the chef, comes and does, look at those cookies. Chef comes down and he does baking and cooking classes, and sometimes some of our residents are actually quite the culinary artists and actually host some cooking classes. And then we do like resident craft activities, discussion groups in here as well. So it's just a real multi-purpose room. Also, another feature I might add is that this entire space can be rented out for residents and families. So if you had a special event or you wanted to do a Christmas gathering, you can actually rent this space out. You can use the fully equipped kitchen, just a small rental fee, just for us to be able to clean it up afterwards, or we can fully cater it for you as well. So you can sit with our chef and pick a menu and let us do all the work for you on your special event. Coming out of our craft kitchen, you might notice behind me that we have quite this tropical looking area here. So we do have a continuum of care here at the Waterford. So it's not just the cruise ship for independent living, but we have the cruise ship feature for assisted living and memory care. We do have a unique concept that we have a ladies only memory care, and then we also have a mixed memory care, meaning for men and women. So this ground floor here that we're showing you is actually our interior courtyard, and that is for our ladies only memory care on the ground floor. It actually has a glass retractable roof, so in the summertime, fresh air comes in through the building. It's fully screened in, and it allows natural sunlight to come in and just a feeling of being outside in the beautiful warmth all winter long, even when it's minus 40 and blowing and windy and snowy out. You're in this beautiful warmth. And yes, that is a real banana tree right in front of us. Hasn't grown bananas yet, but I'm still waiting. And if you keep following me just down this hallway here, just going to show you one of our last features. I'm going to keep my voice down a little bit because I think there might be a movie going on. So we do actually have a real movie theater. We have some residents here watching a movie, so I'm just going to peer in and let the camera go inside. So every day we have matinees and evening featured movies. We watch the Oscars, the Olympics. We have different featured guest speakers, and we sometimes have residence council in here as well. And on occasion, we'll actually get that popcorn machine bumping. So it definitely is to have a nice fun evening out at the movies without actually having to go out. A few other features as we're heading back down the hallway that I would like to mention that we do offer here at the Waterford is that we have a hair salon. So it's a full service hair salon that is independently run. So our residents simply just make a reservation with our hairdresser and they can come down and get all the hair services from perms and sets and colors to full aesthetic services as well. And we also have a swimming pool with a fitness facility. So our residents, they're feeling active and wanting to stay in shape, then they're able to use the fitness room. We have offer a lot of activities going on, so such as yoga, Zumba classes, aquafit, and then we have a full calendar of activities and events for our residents on a daily basis. So there's always something to do, a little bit of something for everyone, and a lot of spaces for gathering and socializing as well. So we're coming into the springtime right now, so another couple weeks you're going to see the Easter bunnies popping their heads out all around the corner. We're very festive here at the Waterford, and any of you that have driven by in the winter time, if you've noticed our Christmas lights, well, I tell you need to come into this building when it's Christmas, because I don't know how many Christmas trees we have in this building, but it is absolutely breathtaking. And we also have our signature train village. So it has 2 large gondolas reaching from one side to the other, mountain views, and the train that runs through the village. It's just spectacular. And now I am taking you into Florida. Welcome. This is our beautiful atrium. We are the only retirement residence in North America that has this indoor, beautiful tropical atrium garden. So like I said, it has a beautiful retractable roof. It actually has a high-tech rain sensor so that in the summertime, if we do actually get rained on, the rain sensors actually detect the rain and the roof shuts. It's so cool. It's warm in here, let me tell you. So it is a beautiful tropical space to just come in, get that natural warmth, the sunlight beaming in. It's just fantastic. We also, in non-COVID times, which I can't wait till all these restrictions start to lift, usually have our signature Waterford high tea. So on a monthly basis, we would actually have a big to-do in this beautiful area and put out all like the sandwiches and the little cookies and the tea, and we would fill this entire area and would just welcome residents and their guests, family members to come and join us for our beautiful high tea. So this is our beautiful atrium. This is sort of what I wanted to end us off this beautiful tour with. And now I'm going to hand it over to Jessica so you can see our beautiful model suite.
So we're just now in our model suite. I'm so excited to show you this space. It's really got a lot of spaces that not a lot of places like a retirement home would have. It truly feels like your own apartment. You've got a beautiful kitchen. So come follow me and So in this kitchen, we've got a great sized fridge. We've got counter space. We can have a toaster and a tea kettle. And it's just so nice to have a feel that you have such a separate space. Some places that they have them kind of all together, whereas it is nice to have a kitchen that is separate. There's so much cupboard space. So maybe those special teacups, they mean so much to you. You don't have to get rid of them. You can bring them with you and make this your home. The other area that I really like is that here we have a dining room. So again, to have this space here that you can, make a sandwich or make, if you have soup, you can have it here. But if you don't feel like it, you have 3 options for the meals downstairs in our dining room. So you have the 3 meals a day, which is amazing. I've never seen, so today, for example, for lunch, they had a salmon with a salad, and there was so many extra vegetables in it, and the way they presented it and plated it, it was just beautiful. And it's just really nice to see that, because sometimes I find other places they'll have a salad, but this is really, it's elevated. So the standards are just, they're higher. You know, you eat with your eyes and you want to enjoy that. So again, it's nice to have, but again, you feel like reading the paper or, you know, having maybe a breakfast, you know, cereal, that kind of thing. This is a great space for that. So as we continue along, you have another area that has great sunlight. You have room for a full-size couch. You have chair, TV. So although you're out and about and you're doing, you know, lots of the activities and you're enjoying the atrium, this is where, you know, it's nice to come back and you have your own oasis. So the next, we'll continue along to the master bedroom. So it's a very large space. So it's really nice to see that you have room for a large dresser, queen bed, bedside tables. And again, that natural sunlight coming in, it's really good to have. And then of course you even have your walk-in closet, which is huge. I can make that like a second bedroom. So it's great. Lots of space for your storage. So, and then the last kind of space in this specific one is the renovated bathroom. So this one here, beautiful flooring, non-slip, great shower size. So if you do have a shower seat, you have lots of room to have that in. And then of course the comfort height toilets. So something like this is it's about 1,000 square feet. There's a variety of different square feet suites, and anything ranging from 365 square feet to over 1,000 square feet. So there really is a little something for everybody. But ultimately the big thing is to come meet with, you know, Ali, myself, or Nicole, and really try to see what's best for you, because everybody's different. Everybody's needs and wants and budgets and location and sunlight exposure, everybody's different. So by coming in and coming for a tour and really seeing what is best for you is highly, highly recommended. So I have lots of other ones to show you. So I'm gonna pass that off to Ali, and we'll enjoy the rest, and you can do a question and answer time with Ali and Nicole, which is great. You can learn a little bit from them. Okay.
Nicole. Hi there. She's new to the Waterford family, so she will be the face of our sales and marketing team. So we're very happy to have her on board and to answer the questions.
I look forward to working with you. Thank you for joining us on this tour.
So if you have any questions, please go ahead and put them in the chat box, and I'm happy to ask Ali and Nicole anything you have on your mind you'd like to know more about. Maybe we could start with, I'll ask a question. Maybe we could start with the levels of services you offer. What are the different types of services available at the Waterford?
We actually have 3 different teams of care. So we actually have our independent living, where our residents come and go. It's just basically like being at an all-inclusive resort. We actually offer a flexible meal plan as well. So say you're not a big breakfast person, or you don't really eat that much lunch, and you have beautifully equipped kitchenettes in your own suites that you just really want to have dinner. So you're able to opt out of actually having breakfast and lunch. Then we actually have another level of care, which we call our enhanced care. So it offers a little bit more assistance, so more of an assisted living type accommodation, where we can bundle different care services together for you. So in terms of medication, or help getting up in the morning, or getting ready for bed, or you just need that assistance having a shower, or if you just want a few little a la carte services. So actually, which you can still get on the independent level, which is just like having personal laundry done, or even some of those smaller a la carte care services we can cater to on the independent floor as well. Then we have something very unique and very near and dear to my heart is our memory care. So at this location, we actually have two different types of memory care. So we have our signature Winsong ladies only memory care. And that is a very small, intimate neighborhood where I showed you guys earlier on the tour the beautiful courtyard. So the opposite side of this courtyard here, we have separated by a beautiful brick wall. On the opposite side is the courtyard for the ladies, beautiful water fountains, and as you might be able to hear some of the birds singing, throughout this beautiful atrium. And then on our second floor, we have a smaller, more intimate memory care for men and ladies called Willows. And there we just have 12 intimate units. It has its own dining room, activity area. And I mean, not to be biased, but I have to say we do memory care the best in the entire city. So if you are looking for memory care accommodation, please do connect with us.
So let's expand on that. Why do you do memory care the best in the city?
Well, I don't want to give away all my secrets. You would have to definitely come in and check this out. But our level of care that we offer is far unparalleled anywhere in the city. So we actually have the most activity aids in a single building anywhere, I would say probably in the country, and I'm not lying. We actually have dedicated activity director just for our memory care neighborhood, which we call our life enrichment coordinator. And then she has activity aides that work underneath her 7 days a week. So there's constant engagement in our memory care neighborhoods, both of them. So there's never a time where a resident is just left sitting there wandering and feeling lost. There's always somebody around, always something to do. They actually have their own calendars. Both neighborhoods each have their own activity calendar. So that definitely is what sets us apart from anyone else.
Amazing. Now, to just segue into suite sizes, do you have any 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms available? Or
we do not have 2 bedroom, 2 bath. We do have very large 1 bedroom and 1.5 bath available. So
well, there was also another question here about apartments. Is there apartments coming?
Yes, I was just going to say that. Took the words out of my mouth. So we are planning construction at some point this year, adding a seniors apartment building very similar to our Bristol and Barhaven. And there we'll be offering various sizes of 1 bedroom, 1+ den, 2 bedroom, and 2+ den. And as I was just recently told by my brother, that we're actually going to have 3 club floors as well. And that if you are familiar with our Bristol location, we have those big, beautiful walkout terraces. Those units go fast, so definitely if you're interested in the apartments, get in touch with us. Yeah.
The other question here is, what is the price range?
So we have so many different styles of suite. So to really narrow it down, what you're looking for is best to contact us. But I could say that our rates do start at around $3,800 for a studio, and they go up from there. And it just depends on the neighborhood that you're in and the different suite style, right? So we have just so many different layouts. So to go through each individual pricing would take a long time. So just definitely reach out to us and we'll be happy to share that information with you.
How would one reach out to you? So what's the best way to get in touch with Nicole, yourself, Jess?
You're welcome to visit our website. So waterfordliving.ca would actually take you to both locations. Our phone number is 613-737-0811. You can ask the receptionist to speak to the sales team, or you can email sales@waterfordretirement.ca.
And there's a lovely contact us form that you would fill out on the website as well that lets us know a little more of what you're looking for and helps break things down. It goes directly to us in sales. So we look forward to your inquiries.
I have another question that just popped up. What is included in the monthly fees?
Right? So for independent living at this location, all of your meals are included. Your utilities such as heat, hydro, water are included. Ultimate package cable television is also included, and weekly housekeeping. And plus all of the use of all the beautiful amenities and the monthly calendar of activities and events. We have bus outings that, you know, will go down and see the Parliament buildings or the Christmas lights, or they'll take walks at Mare Blur, or they'll go out for lunch, or they'll go out for dinners. So we do have the bus transportation services as well. That is included in the monthly rent.
Excellent. Oh, another question just in. What about laundry facilities?
Yes, so we actually have private laundry facilities on every floor, so the residents are able to do their own laundry. They're free machines, residential machines, and then we also offer a laundry service as well. So for a small monthly fee, then we can actually do your personal wash for you.
Okay, another question in, which I think you just answered, but it's how much is monthly cost for memory care?
So memory care, again, it just depends on which part of the memory care you're looking for. So at the ladies only starts around $6,900, and then the mixed memory care you're looking at about $6,800.
And it's always best to call so that they can really dive in to the specific needs that somebody has, because it's not cookie cutter. It's all personalized, right?
Exactly. And there's different levels of care. And then with the memory care as well, you're paying for all of that staff. It has its own dedicated nurse, plus all the activity aids, and a ratio of 7 residents to 1 PSW just for the care portion. Then they have their own housekeeper, then they have their own dietary aide. So, I mean, there's a lot of staff in that neighborhood. So that makes up for a lot of the care, right? So you think, oh my gosh, it's so expensive. But if you actually break down the amount of attention and care that that person receives, it actually is very economical.
A big team.
Yeah, very big team.
So we have another really great question. To reserve, does the person require first and last month's rent as their deposit? And is it a minimum of a year lease, or is it month to month?
So we actually do $1,000 deposit, and it is refundable. So it's like a first right of refusal. So for whatever reason, if you decide not to move in, then we are willing to refund that deposit for you. We do not take last month's rent. So when you move in, just depending on what day or whatnot, then we'd actually would prorate the rent for you. So if you move in mid-month, your deposit goes towards your first month's rent. You sign a year's lease, but it's 30 days notice to move out. So your year's lease is basically just protecting you, entering you into a residential agreement to live here at the Waterford, and then it also protects your rental rate for the entire year. So, that's inflation happens and rates are bound to go up. So then that way, when you move in at a locked rate, then that protects you for that year. So, and then again, 30 days notice to move out.
So if the person needs to move out before a year, the term is up, they just need to give you 30 days notice?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I don't have any other questions. We want to thank everybody for joining us. And if you want to get in touch, maybe we can get Ali to give us the phone number one more time.
Sure. It's 613-737-0811. Or you can check us out on the internet at waterfordliving.ca. Like Nicole mentioned, you can fill out the contact form, or you can email us at sales@waterfordretirement.ca, or check us out on Facebook.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.